Okay, it should be no shocker, no surprise at this point. We all know Zach Levine is time is up with the Chicago Bulls. I expect him by at least December 15th or coming into January, basically before the deadline, for him to be long gone, especially with other Bulls players to follow right behind him. In this video, we're going to pretty much talk about what I think are the three best trade scenarios for the Bulls and the other team. Pretty much going to keep it realistic and try to be as realistic as possible for these trades. I hope the Bulls get something good in return. The other team's getting Zach Levine. No matter what you say about him, he is an all-star level type scorer, player. Other than that, let's start with giving my three teams. Let's get into it. Please, before, like and subscribe to my video. Does me a huge favor. Thank you guys so much who's been watching this video. Let's start with number three. Now, once again, before I start with number three, like I said, these are my best trade scenarios, what I think is the best for both teams. Other than that, let's start with number three, and that's going to be with, yes, that's right, the Golden State Warriors. And in this trade, I will trade Zach to the Warriors for Klay Thompson, Jonathan Kuminga, their first pick, and Moses Moody. Now you could probably have Moses Moody in or out, depending how aggressive the Bulls are with this trade. But this time with Klay Thompson at Golden State, for me personally, I think it's over. I think he's a liability now on offense and somewhat on defense, especially after these injuries. Essentially, all you're really doing is getting a younger Klay Thompson with Zach Levine. Don't get it twisted. Klay Thompson, career-wise, is a better three-point shooter, but Zach Levine is not far from that, especially when it comes to catch and shooting. It's just time that they upgrade it. The Warriors, most likely, this will be a hard trade. I remember that their GM left because he had issues with breaking up the team. They didn't want to break up the team. But business is business, and if you want to win a championship, for the Warriors especially, I think it's time that you let go of Klay and you pick up Zach Levine. Now, has the Bull side of it, I'm assuming if this trade really did happen, most likely Klay Thompson will get bought out as soon as he comes to the Bulls. No way he's going to play on a rebuilding team. He will get bought out, go to a championship team. We're getting that first. We're getting a young player in Jonathan. What I mean, I'm a Bulls fan, like I said. Getting Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody or a first pick, I'm more than happy with that. Plus, buying out Klay Thompson so you get something for that. That's my number three team. Now, let's get into number two. All right, drum roll. For my number two pick, or excuse me, my number two trade scenario, I'm going with the Los Angeles Lakers. Bulls trade Zach Levine to the Lakers for Max Christie, D'Angelo Russell, Hachimura, and Austin Reeves. Or you can flip Max Christie for their first round pick. As a matter of fact, let's add all those players plus a first round pick. Now, instantly, this helps the Lakers. You get a shooter, a shot creator, and Zach Levine, something that LeBron plays very well with. He plays good with players like Zach Levine. Once again, Zach Levine is going to realize when he goes to another team, he most likely won't be the first option, going to be the second or third. But pairing him with Anthony Davis, LeBron James, I think that's giving the Lakers an extra boost. If there's some way they can keep Austin Reeves in that trade, which I doubt it, because if I'm the Bulls GM, I am taking Austin Reeves. You're only taking D'Angelo Russell because of the match to match the salaries. That can also be a buyout situation as well, but I actually doubt it because he could be somewhat okay, has the rental point guard. Max Christie, you're getting a young talent back, and then you're also getting that, like I said, with Reeves. Rui Hachimura is also a solid player, but that's just a fit with the salary cap as well. And if they can get that pick, once again, that's a W for both sides of the team. This might come as a shocker, but yeah, my number three is the Charlotte Hornets. And the Bulls will trade Zach Levine to the Charlotte Hornets for Brandon Miller, their second and first round pick. And I'm probably taking Gordon Hayward because most likely you're going to need him for the salary match. And at this point, this one was a little bit tougher, but you can add any other kind of player. Miles Bridges would be good, but I super doubt it because that might be a stretch. But if I can get Brandon Miller, Gordon Hayward, obviously, to match the salary, probably potentially a buyout as well, and get their first pick, second round pick, and maybe their other first round pick. I am taking that. You're pretty much getting a draft pick with Brandon Miller. And let's say they keep Gordon Hayward. Cool. He 15 points, 16 points, good vet to play with the young guys we got. But Brandon Miller is pretty much the whole trade of this. Maybe if they can add a PJ Washington to that. I think personally this is the best trade for both sides, because if Charlotte wants to keep LaMelo Ball and wants to start winning now, you give them Zach. We want to build. We need a player to build on. You give us Brandon Miller. That's pretty much a 1-for-1, but Brandon Miller's unproven, so you need to add us some draft picks. You need to, like I said, have a salary to match. You need to give us all that. I love this trade a lot. I actually like all three trades that personally, in my opinion, like you're getting good stuff back has for the Bulls. And for other teams, you're getting Zach. The reason why I didn't include like the 76ers or like the Heat, that's most likely probably teams that he's going to go to, or the Knicks. But I just don't like what you're giving back from them. Like you're getting back okay stuff. As far as like the Hornets, the Warriors, and the other team I just said, I can't think of it right now. But the Lakers, you're getting something great back. I think that's a win-win for both sides. I don't like the Knicks giving us like Josh Hart and a pick or something silly like that. It just makes no sense to me. But let me know what you guys think. I expect Zach to be gone, like I said, before the deadline. And we need a decent haul. They're not gonna get like a Kevin Durant, because he's just not. No one's gonna overpay like that no more, and he's not Kevin Durant. So let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.